Good morning, friends. Oh, it's a little chilly out here. Luckily, I need a jacket. I have a little jacket in the car though, but it is Friday, the weekend, Memorial weekend, and I've been having awful hot flashes, like awful, especially at night. And I read that regular old garden sage relieves and the intensity and the frequency of hot flashes by making a tea with it within 2 to 3 days. That sounds great. That means before I go back to work on Tuesday, I should have some relief. So we are going to pick up some regular old garden sage over at, we're going to go to Boulevard Flowers, which is my family owned, not mine, but it's a family owned company. I got my little jacket for when I get out, and we're going to pick that up. And I also need to pick up, we'll add that to our tea garden. I also need to pick up some potting soil for 2 of the pots I'm going to put together, which maybe we'll do today because we're about to get like the next 8 days after Saturday, starting Sunday, from Sunday to Sunday. There's literally rain every day, but some days it's like at 1 in the morning and it's like, just, there's just a real little bit. And then other days it's a ton. So I'm also going to give you a lot more information about sage. We'll do just a little herbal medicinal moment in this vlog, and I'll fill you in on more of the benefits of having sage tea or sage tablets or supplements. You can make your own too. More than just helping with menopause. So stay tuned. But right now, let's go and pick up the sage and the soil. Poppies at the garden center here in the Black-Eyed Susan. So beautiful. What is this? Interesting, it's fallen over. Look at these orange. Well, I got the sage. I also got the soil for my front pots. And this. I'll give you all the deets on these when I get home. But the reason that I got them is because they are proven winners perennials, which I order direct and you pay shipping for a lot of the varieties that you can't find. And online, even on sale, they're like $10.99. These were 10 for $30. These 10 perennials would have cost me $100 instead of cost me $30. I had to do it, friends. I had to do it. I'll find space. If you're a gardener, you'll figure it out. Okay guys, so I came home and I did pick up 2 different sages, and I wanted to know what the difference is because this one just says Bergarten sage right here, and it's much more like robust. It's a bigger plant. And then they had just a regular common garden sage, which is a little skinnier and a little more puny, doesn't look as healthy, but I bought both. So I didn't know the difference, so I just took the tag out of this one. The official name on here is the same as garden sage. It's Salvia officinalis, and it's a medium-sized variety with large, round, silvery gray leaves, attractive purple flowers, and you can use it, it's for culinary purposes. So it's going to work just as great for tea. Now, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on all of the benefits because I don't want to miss any for you. In the meantime, I decided to take a few moments to myself while I'm researching. I'm going to be looking in this Lost Collection Barbara O'Neill book on sage that I've got right here. And then I also made myself a cup of tea. Now, this tea is part homemade. So it's got, I don't know if you can see these, but it's got you see the blue water. So it's got butterfly pea flowers in here, and it makes your tea blue. Now, if I put a little lemon in it, or citrus, it would turn a bright fuchsia. I also have some, I don't know if you remember in one of my vlogs, I had trimmed back my lavender and dried those lavender leaves for some tea, and there's a little bit of lavender in here, and I took a couple of sage leaves and they're also in here steeping. So, and then I put a little bit of honey in here to sweeten it. A little hot, but I can taste it, the sage in here. I only put a little bit, but I can absolutely taste the flavor of the sage. Very nice. So we'll see how that's supposed to help with hot flashes. I didn't use enough. I'll use more tonight, but I don't actually want to cut from this quite yet because I want to let these plants establish and grow. So they help with sweating, night sweats, the flushing, all of that you get, and then should help you with better sleep. And then the blueberry pea, the butterfly pea helps regulate blood sugar. You'll get relaxation stuff from the lavender. So it's a totally beautiful, holistic, and yummy tea to have. So we'll be adding the sage into the garden. I'll be back in a moment and I'll share with you all of the benefits of sage and how you can use it medicinally in your tea garden. And in a little bit, after I rest up, we're going to get into some of the planting, and I'll show you some of the new plants that I picked up with that big sale. So I'm gonna just take a minute, my friends, enjoy my tea, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Kept hearing little tapping on the window, and so I went and got my little gypsy girl to bring her outside. But now that she's out here, which she was born outside, she was one of our ferals, she's frightened. So I can feel her little heart racing, so I'm gonna take her in. I thought she would enjoy sitting out here with me because she trusts me, but every little movement kind of scares her and she flips out, and she's so little and I don't want to hurt her holding on to her too tight. You see yourself, pretty girl? You got some big blue eye or big green eyes. You got big green eyes. She's such a pretty girl. Pretty baby. She still tries to sneak out of the house, but she doesn't really go too far. Little face. You want to go back in the house? You want to go back in the house, pretty girl? I'm gonna take her back in. Guys, I didn't even realize that this peony was so big and flopping, it grew kind of down, but this is the last peony that grew. We just got one bloom on this one this year. I'm probably gonna cut her and stick her in a vase because nobody's really getting to see her beauty down there, so let's do that. There we go. I actually put some of her leaves with her from the plant. And I was gonna put a couple more things in there, but she's a beauty all on her own. I think we'll just let her sit right there with the little hurricane lamp. Beautiful. Look at this, guys. My mountain hydrangea is coming in with its beautiful blue fairy-like flowers. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. They're just starting to get their little petals. So beautiful. And our liatris is getting ready as well. That is so bloomed out and beautiful. Let's walk over here. So this was a new, to me, a new yarrow, and I love it. So you see they've got, when they come out, they're quite a bit darker, and then they fade, and so you get kind of a mix of like the light and dark. This one is called, is this it? Oh no, that's a, look at that. I didn't realize this was gonna get, I guess we've got so much rain. This is a yellow and red dahlia that's trying to grow. It's trying. I might have to get a little something to pop this up. We've gotten a lot of rain. I might have to get something just to hold it up so this guy has its space over here. And then our phlox is sort of bloomed. I have to cut it. I wonder if I cut that phlox if I'll get another flush. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know. Anybody know about phlox? Let me know. This is a butterfly milkweed that I planted myself, and it came back from seed, and I could not be happier about that. I think that's a hibiscus right there. Yeah, all kinds of great stuff going on right now in this little garden. I'm so thrilled with it. It's starting to really fill in. These guys too are starting to get some color. Now they're going to be a very pale pink. You can sort of see them starting to open. These are so beautiful and delicate when they open. I cannot wait to show you, but this is the stage where you can see, you can start to see color. When they first come out, you can see they start like these little green buds, and then they get to be a little bit bigger, and then they start to color up, and then they do this, and you'll see the last stage. This is covered in flower blooms this year. I mean, so many. It's going to be so pretty when it's fully in bloom. Okay, here's one of the little flowers that has opened up. The whole thing, oops, the entire plant will be like that lush, beautiful, rosy blush shade. There's another little guy down there. Yeah, they're just starting. I don't want to break it, but they're just starting to open. They're so beautiful, aren't they? Okay guys, I'm gonna plant our two sages. One of them's gonna go in this bed. One of them is gonna go in one of these beds over here. And I need to put water on those seeds over there, so, because it rained, but I don't want the seeds to dry out and they stop. I also have some lemon balm that I need to break up, and I told my friend I'd give her some. It's right there. So I'm going to put some in there in a pot for her, and then probably the rest will go in this bed or one of the other beds. That's perennial, comes back every year for me. These are also perennials, they'll come back every year. And then I got on the Proven Winter sale these Kufias, and they're a little sad looking right now. They were 10 for $10 or 10 for $30 at the store. They just need some water and some love. They're just ready to get out of their pots. There's a lot of life left in here. You can see they need a little bit of nutrition, but there's so much more in here, and I need a little color back here. So I thought these would be great to throw back here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get to planting, and then I'll fill you in on all the benefits of our sage. I think I'm going to plant this one here. I just like this one better. So I think I'm going to plant this one down here next to the apple mint. Maybe I want to move this strawberry. Maybe I want to put her in the corner. I do. I'm going to move this little strawberry. I feel bad because this poor thing was like it's just starting to root in. Oh yeah, she was totally rooting in. Oh well, she's moving. I'll put her in my strawberry bed up front. Let's get this guy out. This one's really rooted in. I don't want to rip the plant. Okay. Look at the great roots on here. I got to get a tag, make a tag. I have some extra of the tags that, not the ones that I made, but there's what is this? There's some copper tags I've got. So I'm going to stick this guy right in here in front of the peppermint. Tuck into his new home. So there he is, along next to the peppermint. So this guy needs a new home, so we have to find him a home. But we kind of messed up our chamomile a little bit. This is so big. This is the lemon balm over here. And then I also, so we got to replant that. I potted up for my friend some lemon balm right here. And then the remainder of the lemon balm I put right back there in that corner so it can just spread and grow there. I'm so aggravated. So something got in here through the gate and just dug up in here all of this cardboard that had mulch over it. It just got in and dug. I don't know what it is, but it's all the way back here too. I mean, I suppose it could have been a cat, but that seems kind of a lot. Ooh, look at that red ant. Ew, we don't like those. Sorry, buddy. I don't think I killed it, but you gotta get out of my way. All right, so I'm gonna have to get more cardboard, which I have some more in my car. We're gonna lay it all down here. This stuff wasn't like covered. Well, this part was, and it dug it up. This part I didn't cover yet. So anyway, what a butthole, huh? What a butthole. All right, let's finish our planting. I am planting this near the tomatoes and all the calendula, or the nasturtiums, and there's calendula here too. This guy, I think, will help with pests, as well with the tomatoes and stuff. Also the nasturtium does, because this is right where I had a bunch of aphids, and we treated that, so it should be happy now. And it's right in some afternoon sun. It's about 3:30, 3:45. It's getting sun. It's doing well, and all of these little guys are doing well too. There's our lemon balm for my friend. That one sprig is going to go crazy for her. She's got the perfect place, she said, to just sort of let it do its thing. All right, now what do we have to plant? The kufiyas. All right, so for the kufiyas and I got to plant the strawberries, going to go up front. The kufiyas, let's see. Where can we put these, friends? All right, so I'm thinking of planting this one here. I gotta look at the back. I think these get 16 to 18 inches. I think they're about as high as they're gonna get, I think. And then the other one there, and it's really more of a middle of the bed thing though. This amaranth's gonna get huge and block it. Maybe instead with her, you know what? We could go in this corner. There's a bulb here. We can go right here in this corner, I think, with her. And I'm also going to get some sunflower seeds to put in here too. Well, there's one randomly growing. I didn't plant it there, just doing its own. This is calendula coming up there. Found another one of these. Wow, this is really root bound. She's going to be very happy to get in the ground. Oops, rubbing my big old foot in your face. Oops. All right, this one is standing up really good, so she's kind of here in the corner. I'll probably still put like some sunflowers here. That way if she does get taller, she can kind of lean on the sunflower for support. This one is here. She's a little droopy, so we're gonna give them water, but she's gonna do great. She's in front of that, this guy that is now in need of some string and trellising. So I think that'll be great. All right, let's clean up. Drop that guy in there. I'm mad about the digging of this. I don't know what could have done that. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up, and then I've got to get some water on this, and I still have to go ahead and plant the strawberry. Oh, and I'll put this tag in there with the sage so I know that this is a little bit of a different kind of sage. I'm gonna stick this until I get my plant thing in there, my tag. All right, the tea garden's doing good. It's time to harvest some of this, so I think I'm gonna get some scissors at some point here and just cut this all the way back and harvest my first harvest of the lemon balm for tea. Let's go find a home up front for this guy, and let's get the water on this. All right, this guy doesn't have anything in it, so this is the perfect spot for Mr. Strawberry. He can grow and be happy. You don't want to bury their crowns. You just want to leave it kind of so that part's showing, and it will root and it will be happy. All right, another job done. All right, guys, I am gonna put 2 of these bubblegum. These are 2 of the that I got also for the 10 for 30. I'm gonna put 2 of them in, 1 in each. And then I'm also going to put the silver dichondra falls as a trailer over the side or the front. So they'll be like this. And I'll put the trailers here in the front. I might put more in here, but I mean, I don't have to because the bubblegum will take up all the space I need it to. But I'm going to fill these up first. And I'm just going to see, because I don't know what else I want in here with this. I don't really have anything else I want to put in here with this. So I think for now, it's just gonna be the 2 plants. And really, for the sake of the video, I'll probably keep the blooms on here, but these are too leggy and they need cutting back, so you wanna cut all the blooms back and then they'll flush back out in a couple of weeks. But for now, this is fine. So let me fill these guys up. I hope this is enough, I don't even know. Should open this bag better. I wouldn't be having these issues. the last thing I'm gonna pot up. I'm gonna put this beautiful begonia in it. This is a Double Delight Blush Rose begonia. Here. Let's give it some fresh soil so it has food. Well, minus the mess I made. That's going on the table. She's gonna be stunning when she actually fills out, and this is a nice like shaded area, and we have another one coming in right here. This leaf is a little damaged, but I think it'll be fine. A couple of them are damaged. I don't know if you should cut them off or not. Maybe I'm gonna be able to cut this one off. Yeah, cut this one off too. It'll be fine. That way we are not putting extra energy where we don't want it, and it looks better. Perfect. All right, and here are our baskets. So these guys will trail all the way down, and this will fill out and spill over as well, and then I might stick something in the back for some height. We'll see how these do. I'm gonna have to, after they establish, then I'm gonna have to chop all the flowers off after their roots establish in here, and get them more compact so that they can rebloom and sprawl, because they're too like leggy currently. Yeah, you can kind of see the trailing habits starting right here, and trust me, when these guys start trailing, it doesn't take long. They start going crazy. So it's going to be so pretty when all that happens. But I love the minty color with the white baskets and that hot pink color. I think it's going to be really pretty here on the stairs.